Hey, it's Scott Bertrand. We talk a lot of a show about the 2016 presidential race, and we all know there are a heck of a lot of Republican candidates who might jump in this race. So how do you keep track of everybody? Well, thankfully, I've done the work for you. It's really just a dry erase board with a bunch of names on it. There are 5 tiers that we've come up with to help you clarify who's in the race and who has a chance. These are fluid. They can change week by week. This is just the first ranking, okay? Let's go through them quickly. We'll start at the bottom there, Mr. Cameraman. Tier 5, not really in it. These people are not running. Why are they listed here? Well, Mitt Romney, he's never really out until election day. At any point, he could jump in and find money. So he's not really in it, but he's on the list. Susana Martinez, Governor of New Mexico. Nikki Haley, Governor of South Carolina. Neither one running right now. They might get taken into the race, or they could just be VP candidates. These 3 candidates are not really in it. This is the biggest category right now with 20 plus potential candidates in it for name ID. That means a couple of different things. Could be name ID, could be a book deal, could be a Fox News show, could be a single issue kind of guy or gal. Quickly, George Pataki, former governor of New York, he's in it for name ID or in it just to get his name out there. Lindsey Graham wants to talk about national defense, national security. That's his single issue. Dr. Ben Carson, look, I know many of you might want him higher on the list. Right now, until he shows us a little bit more, I think he's here. John Bolton, he wants to talk about foreign policy. That's his single issue. Peter King of New York. Donald Trump, he doesn't need a name ID, but he likes the attention. And finally, Governor Bob Ehrlich and Governor Jim Gilmore, both former governors. Can you name the states they were governors of? No? Okay, that's why they're in this category. Next category. This is basically, you never know. These candidates in here right now, you don't know. Could they catch fire? Could voters like them a whole lot once they roll out? Maybe. Who's in the you never know right now? Governor Bobby Jindal. I happen to like him a lot from Louisiana. He just can't seem to get a lot of traction in the race. But you know what? You never know. Governor John Kasich of Ohio. Again, he's flirting with getting in right now. I think he's a really intriguing candidate. We'll talk about him more next time. Carly Fiorina, she may have been down here. I think she's moved up to tier 3. She's done some very impressive interviews. The fact she's female doesn't hurt. She can attack Hillary Clinton and not be called a sexist. So right now, she's in tier 3. You know what? You never know. Governor Chris Christie. Maybe some people have him in a path to victory. We'll get back up here in a bit. I think he's had a bad couple of weeks. And right now, he's a you never know candidate. Rick Perry, I don't know where to put Rick Perry, quite frankly. Really, he probably should be here. If this were his first time running for president, we might put him up there. But people remember 2012, and it's not a good memory. So I think right now, he's in you never know, but he could move up quickly, okay? Tier 2, wild cards. These candidates here have a built-in constituency. They might steal a state. They might win a couple of states. Can they win the whole thing? Maybe not. Governor Mike Huckabee. He won Iowa previously. He's going to get in the race. Again, he has a built-in constituency from past runs and also, the religious conservatives too. Senator Rand Paul. Struggled with whether he should be in 1 or 2. Right now I've got him in 2 wild cards. We'll see how it goes. We'll leave him alone right now, just right in the wild card section. And Governor Rick Santorum. He won Iowa in 2012. Could win it again. Again, real social conservative. Has a built-in constituency, but not sure how well he can do. Tier 1, these guys right now, in my opinion, have a clear path to victory, okay? The first 3 are pretty obvious, I guess. Governor Jeb Bush, establishment support, the name ID, and, we'll see if it turns into voter support. Governor Scott Walker, the early favorite from Wisconsin, we know him well. Senator Marco Rubio has done very well in the polls the past couple of weeks since he announced his official launch of the campaign. Those 3 guys have clear paths. Senator Ted Cruz, you know what? I've got him in tier 1 right now. Why? 2 reasons. 1, fundraising. $31 million in the first week after he announced his campaign. Plus, he can make a plausible case as the most conservative candidate in the race in basically any state that he's going to run in. That could be enough to attract some voters and maybe a clear path to victory. So there you are right now. Tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll keep updating this as the campaign rolls along. If you've got comments, feel free to email or comment right on the bottom of this video. Until next time, these were our presidential tiers.